Guru, Guru, Vaheguru.
Hello, my name is Maryam and welcome to my channel. I am a medium to people, pets, and the paranormal. Every Monday we do a pick a card reading. Every Tuesday we do a specific question pick a card reading. Wednesday we talk to our power animals. Thursday is Zodiac sign specific, and Friday is our channeled message. Please subscribe so that you are alerted each time a new pick a card reading comes out. Today is Zodiac sign specific. We are doing Pisces. My job is to make sure that I can intuitively guide you through your day, through your week, through your life. Your job is to find your own daily practice so that one day you don't need me and you can utilize your own intuition to make your own choices, okay? Today is Pisces, so let's get started. Okay, Pisces, here we go. Card 1, card 2, card 3, card 1, card 2, card 3. Card 1, Pisces, you have got to have faith this year that things are going to work out the way you not anticipate, but the way that you manage them and set them up to work out. It's really important that you are in control of your destiny this year and that you know that whatever choices you make will lead you to where you want to go. And you got to have some faith in that this year is going to feel and be different for you. I feel like card 1, you're coming off of kind of a sluggish year, whether that's emotionally or professionally, and you're losing some faith. And this year has got a lot in store for you. It's got a lot of opportunity. It's got some opportunity to mend family issues, for some family fights, simply put. Which mending those family issues is going to be really important for you because it's been weighing on you. This year is going to be about looking in the mirror and asking yourself, am I happy with my job? Is this really what I want to be doing? If you haven't asked yourself that already, you have to this year, because you have opportunity this year to make some bold choices. You have some opportunity this year to make some big movements, changes, relocations, even if you wanted to. But you have to be willing to look in the mirror and face your fear of what that will look like, because these bold choices are going to affect others around you, and they're going to affect your stability. Not meaning that these are bad choices, but right now you've been comfortable, you've been stable, and you're going to ask that this stability gets shaken up so that you can find out what it is that you really want to be doing, what it is that you really want to be, how you really want to be of service this year for yourself and for others. The work that you've been doing is good, but it feels like it's run its course. It feels like it's time for you to merge who you, kind of merging that creative, dreamy side with the more practical side, and saying, what does that job look like? You know, it's about allowing yourself a little bit more freedom, a little bit more less accountability, if you will, meaning give yourself a break. I feel like this card 1 can be really hard on themselves. And this year, because you're making some bold choices, because you have the opportunity to make some big changes, you've got to go easy on yourself. The harder you are on yourself, the harder this is going to be. And there's no need for that anymore. You're stepping into kind of unknown territory, and so you're all you've got. If you don't support you, who's going to support you? So you've got to trust that this is a time about bold choices. This is a time of letting go of who you were and saying, who do I want to be, and what do I want that to look like? I see a lot of potential for moving, relocation. I see a lot of opportunity for leaving your jobs. And for some of you, if you don't consciously ask yourself what it is and where do I want to be, where do I want to go, that may be made for you, and you want to feel a little bit more in control of your life. So don't be afraid to ask yourself, am I happy? because this year will allow you to, if you're not happy, to find happiness. And I'm not saying other years don't. I'm saying that the energy of this year in Pisces is about allowing you to make bold decisions. Like I keep saying, that's the word that keeps coming to me, is making bold decisions. And those bold decisions will require you to make some peace at home first, and then go out and say, hey, I'm doing A, B, and C. Don't care if you care. This is my life. These are the choices I'm making. It's important that you have the strength to do that. Ultimately, December, between August and December, you're going to start to see things start to land and be more attainable. So you're going to be laying some groundwork, and then you're going to feel things start to become more attainable around that time frame. Okay. You're good at actually, they're saying you've got to utilize your intuition more, even though that intuition is there and you know it. You will sometimes ignore it, which you can't do that anymore. Okay. You've got to start utilizing your intuition to make your guided decisions and choices. It's just going to make your life so much easier if you do. Again, family's coming up. I want you to heal the family because they want you to get on with your life. They want this year to be big and bold. And when you're holding on to stuff from the past, it's very difficult to make bold choices because all that fear from the past just creeps in. Even if it's not relevant, it creeps in. And to make big, bold choices, you've got to be fearless. And the only way to be fearless is to look that past in the eye and let it go. Pisces, card 2, you are ready to step into why you're here. You are ready. You're just like, okay, what is it you want me to do and how do I need to get there? You are ready to go. And this availability, meaning energetically you being available, it is what will make this year so profound for you. Pisces in general, this is a great year for a lot of zodiac signs. Pisces, this is a really powerful year for you to make big choices, bold choices. I was actually reading that in the last card too, that there is this year just holds a lot of opportunity. For you, because you are kind of having this, they're saying like this come to Jesus moment is when, if you don't know what that means, it's like you have this aha moment and you're like, oh, okay, I get it. I get this. You know, whatever this is, whether it's why you're here, what you want to do with your life, it's personal to you. But you're having this aha moment and you're thinking, okay, I see the path now. I see why I'm here. And I mean that loosely. I'm not saying you've, solved the mysteries of the universe. I'm saying that you're like, okay, I know why I'm here. Like there's things I want to accomplish. There's people I want to be of service to. There's, things I want to do. And I'm understanding that now. I'm seeing that now. And I've got this path laid out and I'm thinking, I can see what this path looks like. I can see the horizon, and I can feel my abilities to get there and do this. And I'm saying, yes, you're correct. You're seeing all these things. You're feeling all these things. This is all correct. Utilize your intuition because there's this force behind it that's going to just take you to what it is that you manifest, to what it is that you want, okay? There's this force behind you of, yes, we're doing this. We're going to move forward. What does this look like? So to put this in more tangible terms, professionally, I'm seeing people just like saying I'm done and walking out with no net. I'm not saying that's what you should do, but I'm seeing some of you do that. No net meaning no backup job. But I understand why you're making this choice this year because you're burnt, you're done, you're over it. And your game plan is going to be effective as long as you're just driving that home, okay? So for those of you, if you've already walked, that's okay. This plan that you have created is going to be incredibly effective. Again, I'm seeing relocation. That's really going to be a big possibility for so many of you. I'm seeing the opportunities also to collaborate creatively to bring your creative thoughts and desires into your physical work. And that's going to be really important. I'm also seeing love. So for some of you who have been waiting and looking for love, I'm definitely seeing that this year. I'm definitely seeing multiple options to meet multiple people this year. If you're already in a relationship, I'm feeling like I want to say to you, strengthen it, pay more attention to it, be more aware of it. There's a synergy that you've lost and you need to get that back. Intuitively, for some of you, you need to heal the past with dad. There's some dad energy that's coming up that's getting in the way a little bit. Some of you need to heal the past with your dad, okay? That's going to be really important. I'm looking at around July, that would be a great time to make some moves, whether it's relocation or work. That's going to be a good time to start moving forward with that. That gives you some planning now to prep you for then. This year for card 2, Pisces, is about seeing what you want and going for it. There's so much opportunity this year to get what you lay out, but you got to lay it out. You got to plan it out, and you got to move forward. Don't just react. Don't just move solely intuitively. You need to plan this out, because this year holds a lot of power and a lot of ability for change, and a lot of ability to reach your goals. But you've got to plan this out. You've got to see it through. Don't stop halfway. Don't say, oh, it's a great idea, and never pursue it. For Pisces this year, you have the ability to make bold choices. Use that. I see, like I said, July is a time frame for job change, relocation. I'm feeling more yeses than nos. In other words, if you're asking, should I do this or should I do that? I'm hearing yes. I'm hearing they're saying, say yes more than you say no this year. Card 3, Pisces. Card 3, you need to unpack your past. You need to unpack your past. You need to take it out. You need to look at it. You need to write about it. You need to unpack it, because that past is just, it's holding you back. It's weighing you down. And, you know, Pisces in general this year is got so much opportunity. It's got so much room for growth and for change, and for, new beginnings, just so many new beginnings. But Pisces, if you don't unpack where you've been, all this is just going to wash right by you. And we're going to be here a year from now, and you're going to be like, nothing happened. Why did nothing happen? You know, Pisces, you've got to unpack the past, and then you have got to make a plan. And you've got to stick to that plan, because you don't like sticking to plans. And you have got to see it through to the end. I'm seeing some of you, a lot of family healing. I'm seeing family healing in all the cards. You've got some healing with your sister. You've got some healing to do with your mother. You've got to unpack that, and you've got to let that go, because those issues have followed you. Those issues have followed you, and they've turned now into fear. And so the issue may be like, you don't even remember exactly what, when, and how and why it happened, but it's manifested and sat in you for so long, it's turned into fear, and that fear holds you back. That fear is why you don't pursue things. That fear is why you don't make bold choices. That fear is why this year, if you're not careful, everything could slip by you. You have so many opportunities this year to change work. You have so many opportunities this year to move if you want to. But here's the problem with this card. You guys make decisions out of fear before you make decisions out of faith. And when you make decisions out of fear, you stay put. You don't move. When you make decisions out of faith, you move forward. And we need you to make decisions out of faith, because if you don't make these decisions consciously, they'll be made for you. And Pisces doesn't do well when decisions are made for them. Pisces doesn't like to be pushed. At least this Pisces doesn't. meaning card 3. So I need you to unpack your past this year, and I need you to get started now and get through it, so come July you can start making tangible changes in your life. Okay, some of these relationships, some of you guys are in bad relationships. Think about moving out of them. If you've already thought about it, then it means you and you need to get out. If you haven't thought about it, I need you to look a little bit more closely at the relationship you're in and really make that decision. Is this really where I'm supposed to be? This year for card 3, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it focused on love. I'm seeing it focused on unpacking your past, which may mean breaking up in love, so that next year you have fresher opportunities, you have healthier opportunities, you see things clearly. Card 3 for you this year, it's about you. What are you going to do with you? What are you going to, who do you want to be? Who do you want? How do you want others to view you? Card 3 is about you, and you means unpacking the past. You means making strong, bold, quick decisions out of a healthy place of faith, not fear. How do we get there? Journaling, healing, therapy, meditation, yoga, all these avenues that assist us in healing where we've been. That's the stress for you guys this year, because if you can heal your past, some of you are thinking, well, what does that have to do with career? It has everything to do with career, because you make so many choices out of fear. You make so many choices that just keep you stagnant, and we want you moving forward. And this year holds so much energy and so much power to allow you to move forward. You need to embrace it, and the only way you can embrace it is unpacking the past.